I'm pretty much done every camo grind on Cold War and Modern Warfare. All I have left is Damascus DLC weapons and Dark Aether DLC weapons, and I've just been grinding out Dark Aether recently. But I will say, whoever made the decision at Treyarch for like minimal bullet penetration in zombie hordes is dumb, because I just got today the Dark Aether ZRG, and the fact that this insanely strong sniper can only kill 2 zombies at a time blows my mind. I might as well have a Nerf gun, and that could probably do better than the ZRG, because this thing is insanely bad. It is probably one of the worst guns in the game zombies wise, if not the worst. Like, I would rather run melee weapons. I think the only thing that's weaker than the ZRG is maybe fists. Like, every pistol, every other sniper is extremely strong. Like, okay, usually in zombies, what normally happens is guns that don't shoot very fast and have a slow fire rate usually have a crazy good and crazy high like damage output, where you can shoot like 1 shot every 3 seconds, but that 1 shot can like collat maybe like 7 zombies, but nope. But out of all the DLC weapons I have left, they're gonna be extremely easy to unlock. I only think I have the Swiss K as the last difficult weapon to unlock, and then I can just finish off all the other weapons in the game, which I already have at least 1,000 headshots and pack-punch kills and eliminations on each weapon left in the game, because when the DLCs came out, I used them in zombies right away for a little bit to level them up, and then just never finished the camo grind. So I got not a lot left, and I've been having so much fun playing zombies. More than I ever have in Cold War. Like, I got on today and I had that like whole wave of nostalgia hit me harder than a train when grinding the ZRG, and I was like, oh my god, the ZRG is taking forever. It has to shoot once every 3 seconds and it only kills 2 zombies at a time. I've been playing for an hour now and I'm only on round 20. What is going on? But I've been loving it. I mean, I don't know what happened between now and when Cold War Zombies first came out, but I've just really enjoyed this version of the camo grind, where I already have Dark Aether unlocked on everything except these few weapons that I've been playing with. And maybe it's partially because I haven't played COD Zombies in such a long time that this is extremely refreshing for me. I pretty much grinded Cold War Zombies going for Easter eggs, Dark Aether camo, up until the first Outbreak DLC happened, and then I did the Outbreak DLC, Easter egg, and just never played again. I've played a little bit on Mauer de Toten. I did the Mauer de Toten Easter egg once, and then once again, never played it ever again. And now I've actually been playing zombies a lot more frequently, not just for the camos, but just for having fun too. And I know we're a few weeks out from Vanguard, where we're going to get Vanguard zombies, and it's going to be a whole new Dark Aether camo or Mastery camo there, and then we'll be on the Vanguard camo grinds. So it's kind of nice that I've saved up all of these camo grinds for these small DLC weapons for the very end, because these last few weeks I would be on Warzone and Warzone only, losing my mind every time I would die in the gulag instead of grinding camos. But I'm happy I have these camos left. I know it's probably only going to take me a week until I'm actually done all of these weapons, but then I might actually just screw around and have fun in zombies, because it's been so long. For those that don't know, I was a player that was huge into zombies during Black Ops 3. Like, during Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, I did not play the multiplayers whatsoever. I was on zombies, doing the Easter eggs, doing high round runs, just playing zombies just to play zombies. And Black Ops 4, I was kind of the same way. I barely touched multiplayer. I think I'm like 2 guns off of Dark Matter in multiplayer, and then I just did the Dark Matter grind fully in zombies in the first place and got Dark Matter there, and just spent my time playing zombies, going for high rounds, Easter eggs once again. And then Cold War came out, and I pretty much did the camo grinds for Dark Aether and then got out of there and didn't really look back. But it's been extremely refreshing playing zombies after not playing it for so long. Maybe that's why I wasn't enjoying zombies so much at the beginning of Cold War, was just being burnt out in zombies in general, and just from previous years in World War II, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 2, 3, 4, just playing zombies for so long, I've just kind of gotten bored of it over time maybe, and then I come back to it now and it's extremely fun, and I definitely want to make more camo grinding videos and talk more about Dark Aether, because I mean, the ZRG is by far the hardest weapon to get Dark Aether, and realistically, the strategy for me that I've been grinding, for those that are also doing Dark Aether camo grinds, or just grinding any sort of weapon if you're just trying to get Gold Viper or Plague Diamond, I just run Firebase Z pretty much 24/7 now, just because I don't like switching back and forth between D Machine and Firebase Z for killing bosses, because getting headshots, elimination, and pack-punch kills, D Machine is so much faster in my opinion. Just the rooftop of Nocturne and Toten, fastest spawns, amazing for guns that have full auto or just high damage output capabilities. But I mean for snipers and kind of like those weaker weapons, Firebase Z hits the mark because you have that huge training area. I mean, you have a training area in spawn of D Machina as well, but I like the boss zombies that spawn in Firebase, because then you don't have to wait for megatons to spawn in, or you just can go into Firebase Z and then kill the mimics and the manglers and get that like, I'm always done the killing boss enemies way before I'm like halfway done headshots too. So that just shows how good Firebase Z is for boss zombies. But I mean, honestly, I wish megatons or at least mimics or something else spawned on D Machina since these new seasons have been released. I know the more boss zombies spawn in the later maps because more boss zombies were introduced into the game, and then Outbreak introduced a bunch, and then those boss zombies were brought into Mauer to Toten, and now they're in the new map Forsaken. But D Machine only has the megatons, and you can't really wait for them to spawn because you'll be done your headshots and eliminations before you even get enough megatons to do your 15 boss kills, because I think 15 megatons will spawn in by like round 60 is when you'll get like your 15th, and by round 40ish you'll be done all your eliminations, kills, and just your headshots and pack punch kills anyway. So you'll just be wasting time. So if you are on D Machine because you like the easier camo progression for like the basic camos, that's great, but I just hate having to switch over to Firebase Z app. But I honestly don't know what it is about grinding Dark Aether now compared to when I originally did it, because when I originally did it, it felt very tedious because it was only D Machina, and I got Dark Aether only playing on D Machina, which got very tedious, which is probably why I started off Cold War on the wrong foot with zombies. I definitely want to go back and play through all the Easter eggs again and maybe try to get some of the story, because I don't like the story of Cold War, and I know how it goes. I've seen plenty of videos explaining it, and a lot of zombie YouTubers like Mr. T Lexify, and just you guys know who all the zombies YouTubers are that talk about the storyline. The storyline just doesn't seem interesting to me. There's no real appeal for me still. That's one of my like biggest issues with Cold War, is I just never really enjoyed the story. I love the Aether storyline and the Chaos storyline from Black Ops, from basically World at War to Black Ops 4. I found the story extremely interesting, and Cold War just doesn't have an interesting story because we don't get to play as any characters we can sympathize with. Even Maxis, I can't really sympathize with her because we don't see enough of her to make it like a whoa, Maxis is sacrificing herself. This is kind of a big deal. Like, let's have emotional attachments to it. That's just not there for me. So this zombies is definitely a gameplay focused zombies for me, and I think just overall it's gameplay focused. And of course it's going to be extremely popular because people that want the Dark Aether camo are going to go over to zombies and unlock it, and it'll give them zombies experience. So they're definitely going to like Cold War zombies over zombies like Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. But for me, that has been a zombies player for so long, I'm obviously going to choose the Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2, Black Ops 4, any Black Ops game over Cold War. And that's just personal preference. But I definitely got some zombies content down the pipeline for you guys this week. This was just kind of like an introduction video to grinding Dark Aether. I know I have Dark Aether guides and all that fun stuff for like Plague Diamond, and you guys have probably seen those guides in the DM Ultra and Dark Aether playlist. But now I'm just going to have some fun with it, and we'll grind some camos out, have some commentaries while grinding some camos, and that'll be coming this week. Anyway, that's the video for today. Use code WILD for 10% off gamersubs at gamersubs.gg. Help support me and help support the channel. I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.